Greeting Teacher Ming Kwan and hello to all my friends who are watching this video presentation. Today Orange Group will present on the topic the problem of folding within เกษตรศาสตร์ University. In this presentation, the contents of the presentation will be divided into three parts. The first part, we will discuss the background part of the fold problem and what is the cause. Into part 2, we will discuss the solution that Orange Group has brainstormed and they are the best way to solve the water problem. And in part 3, we will present information on the opinions of people and students in เกษตรศาสตร์ University, what they think, agree or disagree with the solution that we have presented. It is well known that the fourth problem at เกษตรศาสตร์ University is a frequent problem when there are heavy rains in the area. There is always flooding inside the university. Orange Group therefore believes that this is an urgent problem to address, and it is very interesting to present to the class as well. We have had a direct experience of being affected by the water problem. The fall within the area เกษตรศาสตร์ University as well. We would like to bring this topic to be presented in order to find solution to such problem. Let's watch the content of the presentation together.
An intermittent drainage system unlocks water sources development of physical space, transforming of Buchan campus to meet the growth of the campus organization. Resulting in more buildings, there is an increase in ground cover and hardwood floor. And the demand for open space on hardwood floor is increasing, such as car park, activity area, pedestrian walkway, building entrance. Some parts of the water network responsible for storing and conveying rainwater from the campus area. It was then filled along the line and replaced with an underground swale to add functional hard surface, change the nature of the old water drainage network into a mixing system between open ditches and underground sewer. Such a change interferes with the way the water flow, causing the water not to flow easily. In addition, in some cases, the construction of new buildings to support increased usage activity resulted in the existing water the existing water supplies in the area to be filled and converted to a smaller size. Filling of water source reduce the water retention areas on the campus and increase the burden of drainage on the common drainage system.
According to the research, it's found out that the construction in the campus, like building, road, parking lot, and sidewalks, always raise higher than the ground level to avoid flood and have soil fillings. And this makes the ground level in the campus are different between ground level soil and field soil, and this makes water run like sheet drain down to drainage basin like sewer or canals are harder because sewer or canal are higher than the water levels, and it causes a flood separately after rain because the street level in the campus are mostly below the building levels, and then it becomes watershed, and it causes a flood and inconvenience to a passerby.
Number 3. An increasing in hard surface and structures which don't appropriate with master plan. It is one of the possible reasons Bangkhen master plan initially got the basic from two companies, which were number one, Thomas W. McCase in 1969, and number two, Remote Chan, also known as Leader Campus Planning Consultant in 1972 to 1976, which support from the World Bank and Rockefeller Foundation. Another important remote Chan master plan guideline is managing rainwater draining in a lowland area that can't be performed by using a pump for pumping water. There is a recommendation that it should create detention storage in the pool to handle rainwater as expected. From this idea in complete plan that illustrated to the pool drainage network, draining direction and massive water detention to the North Bangkhen Ditch. It includes a recommendation to the quality inspection of the water source that it should have standards in terms of hygiene and beauty. In 2002, the Faculty of Architecture was assigned by the university to study the physical effects of Sanakorn organization. From examining its turnout 2002 until the present, there are following plenty of problems in the campus too. It had poor modification in the campus area in order to develop and expand quickly. It had affected the porous area. This information also corresponds with the Viwong information since 2016 that inform us about some green area in the campus is decreasing continually because of the increasing of buildings which replace much green area without preserving green area properly. That's why it still has some problem until today.
Cause number 4. The lack of integration between land use planning and rainwater drainage management. There are two issues that influence the management of rainwater and flood prevention by land use and water management because they are both related to each other and influence each other. The result of the drainage management and flood prevention are more closely related to land use control policy and regulation of land use rather than water control regulation in the endpoint. In other words, by preventing that issue that's related to the policy of land use management is more important than trying to drain the excess water after the flooding occurs. In Bangkhen campus, the agency is directly responsible for water management and drainage to prevent flooding in the area. That is Vehicle Building and Physical Plant Division, and they are responsible for serving and supporting various missions of Kasetsart University that's related to physical and environmental work. The departments that oversee the physical and construction plan are the Master Planning Division under Planning Division. In the case of flood drainage management after the rains is a job under the responsibility of the Vehicle Building and Physical Plant Division. By doing the mission and alternative asset force, such as the maintenance of utilities and gardens, but did not mention the management of drainage and prevention of flooding. However, for the interview of the authorities, it was found that the authority had quite a clear understanding of rainwater drainage system in Bangkhen campus. In this case, the problem and obstacle of flooding came from the increase of hardboard areas like car parking the building like that and reduce effective network due to the change, but it is worth noting that this type of knowledge only occurs to the individual with prolonged experience and expertise and has not been documented. The master planning division under the planning division mostly work with vehicle building and physical plant division, but most of them are solving immediate problems in construction, such as managing the drainage system that are surrounding the new building. Each time a campus renovation is constructed, especially near drainage, this are a traditional water source and the rainwater drainage system, both the underground and surrounding drainage. These are often affected by environmental change, such as the elevated ground level of new buildings have a direct impact on nature and direction of the surrounding rainfall and making outer area more vulnerable to flooding. Therefore, most agencies have the most current information that related to the physical landscape, but the information related to the correction of the construction site sometimes they are not recorded with accessible centralized information. Only the staff that are involved are aware. Thank you.
Solution 1 Management before the construction of building with Kasetsart University to avoid sluggish flow and drainage. When it rains, the water will flow normal. 2. Manage the drainage system will help the drainage system better. 3. At water pump, when it rains, it helps the water pump run faster. 4. Waste management in a suitable place so as not to let the garbage float to clog the drain. Do not throw the garbage into the water pipe.
Hello everyone, thank you for your coming. Let me introduce myself. My name is Panasan. I'm here today to present the questionnaire result about prevent flood in the KU. In my presentation, I'm going to develop 3 main points. My presentation in this part will take about 5 minutes. In the first first pie chart show about faculty. 64% are from Faculty of Social Science, 12% are from Faculty of Engineer, 12% are from Faculty of Science, and 12% are from Faculty of Agro-Industry. In the second pie chart, show about year, 88% are freshmen and 12% are senior. And the last pie chart shows about they agree with our solution 100%. In the second, I will show about the reason for answering agree and disagree about our solutions. The first, they agree because these solutions are more or less help. The second, because currently the flood problem in the KU cannot solve this problem. So they think this solution can prevent the flood. The third, agree with manage waste not to block the drain. And the last one, agree with the good drainage system. And they disagree with the first solutions because they think construction plan are remedy. The third point is about proposed solution. The first direct comment about the drain should be larger to decrease block drain. Second, dig deeper well around the KU, build underground drain. Third, manage waste where it should be. Fourth, manage good drainage system. A good drainage system can help to prevent water accumulation. This is the most important of a good drainage system. It allows the free flow of water and in most cases prevents accumulation that can lead to flooding. Drainage system also prevent the accumulation of stagnant water which can encourage mosquitoes to breed. It reduces the occurrence of soil erosions. Accumulate water over time can lead to soil degradation, which bring about a muddy ground surface, which in turn will result in soil erosions. But with an efficient drainage system, you don't have to worry about the washing away of your garden topsoils and help maintain the balanced moisture too. It guarantees a healthy living if properly managed. The regular maintenance of the drainage system is very important as it will continuously with any possible blockage that may be caused by road sediments or not properly disposed waste. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, I would be happy to answer them. Thank you.